Marry's a strong word. Obviously, don't marry. I mean, you shouldn't fucking marry anything in trading, realistically. Marry your strategy, that's the only thing you should really marry. But in terms of the bias, like, you heavily need to be looking at bias. It's what a lot of people don't realise. A lot of people try to, that's sweet. Fake site, guys. What does that even mean? What do you even mean, fake site? Don't believe him. Bro, I ain't said anything. Fucking hell. Well, hey, this geezer's more skeptical than I've ever seen. Trading viewers for, yeah, trust. Isn't it, bro? What's this guy even on about? Explain yourself, GBP habits. Explain yourself. Have we actually got 4 hours CRT now? We didn't before. Let's have a look. No, we don't. Whereabouts you looking? Yeah, no, we don't. Depends. We get this closure, but we still got a few hours for that. It must have got manipulated. Trust me. Where you going, mate? I said explain yourself. Explain yourself. You still here? Still here. Explain yourself. GBP habits. Explain yourself. What start using? Asia liquidity, bro. Asia liquidity with CRT. No, he's still here. He's still in the thing. 2 hours CRT on DXY, a few pips off before moving. Straight. So I CRT and Dukes are a few pips off before moving. We'll see, man. We'll see. The thing is, I don't use CRT on anything lower than a 4 hour, man. Nothing lower than a 4 hour. Who you learn from? In terms of what? Actual trading or concepts, Robert? I don't think we're going to get this guy explaining himself, are we? GBP habits. It's still sitting in the chat. Would you like to inform me of what you mean? Why is the weather so shit? To be fair though, man, it's been insane recently. Massive. Concepts, I hope that's a part of your trade. Well, to be fair, bro, it's nowhere near the majority, Robert. That's the thing. That's why I ask. Because it's nowhere near... Concepts is nowhere near the majority of your trading. So that's why I ask. But in terms of concepts, ICT for the Asia liquidity. Where's Lubin? He's quite ill at the moment. He's quite ill at the moment. Save him. There's no point of him jumping on live and talking for an hour and a half. Probably kill him. But no, he's bare ill. But yeah, sorry. What's it? Yeah, Robert. ICT. Romeo for the CRT. But to be honest, bro, concepts aren't mass. I'll be honest, like concepts is like 10% of 20% of trading, like realistically speaking, maximum 25% of your trading. FX is so efficient to be profitable minus commissions probabilities below 50%. FX is too efficient to be profitable. What do you mean? That needs to be explained. Oh yeah, I hear that. It's good though. We need men like him to get paid. What do you mean, bro? What the fuck you on about, brother? Oh, I've pulled out too much now, I know. AC is bleeding. It should do realistically. The CHF's getting boomed. The CHF main safe havens are getting boomed. Currencies mainly. We're seeing not the dollar, but we're seeing the yen, Japanese yen, and then the CHF, obviously the Swiss franc. Coming up nicely. Check out your Discord, babe. Right, what's on the Discord? Mate, you still enjoy trading? Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know why, man? Because I compare it to what I could have been doing. Do you know what I mean? I just compare it to what the calculation of all currencies relating to euro, the price of euro. There's no inefficiencies. Trade quant. Find real strategies. Trade quant. It's just silly saying that though, isn't it? Trade quant. First of all, to trade quant, you need enough money to actually for it to be profitable for one. Got lines on charts on industry is lost. The thing is, bro, you can't. Not everyone can trade quants. Like, it's just, that's why it's just a stupid thing saying. That's like saying. I mean, it's not. But realistic, it is, bro. It fucking is. First of all, right, you need a profitable quant, right? So you need the right quant. First of all. Second of all, you need enough money. Third of all, you need to be in the absolute centre of London for your trades to actually be able to. You need to be next to a. I can't remember. Unprofitable. I'm not saying you're not profitable, bro. Like, that's not the argument we're having. The argument we're having is against quants. There's a reason why hedge funds make a lot of money, and it's not just because they've got quants. It's because they've actually got the funds. If you've got millions and millions and millions of pounds, fair play. If you don't, then you're not going to get anywhere with it. I made my money through quant learning myself from 14 to 18. I promise you, you're wrong. Okay. That's fine. I mean, I know I'm not wrong, bro. I know for a fact I'm not wrong. Gold for our CRT. I didn't think we actually. I haven't looked at gold in terms of CRT yet. We've already taken it though, haven't we? Yeah, we've already taken that CRT. We've already struck that high. No CRT on the 4 hour at the moment. Pardon me. What are we saying on GJ, mate? GJ's hard because safe havens are getting boomed at the moment, right? Safe havens getting boomed, so yeah. Yeah, safe haven's getting boomed. So I feel like GJ's hard. I feel like we're still going to come up though because the pound's strong. But again, we're seeing safe haven currencies get boomed. Well, GJ's moving hard. Never mind. It looks like the yen's. It looks like the pound is so strong. This is perfect for the pound. This is absolutely perfect for the pound. Most recent data has been coming out absolutely unbelievably. Trade support and resistance with Bollinger Bands and stochastic RSI and other way. Exactly. Why didn't you say the EU moved down? Lovely, but Asia wasn't ideal, so making move up now. Yeah, exactly. The thing is, in terms of EU, there's a few things I didn't like about it. Okay, the first thing was the news. Okay, one was the news, and two was the main reason was the Asia range. We traded 50 pips to the upside. Looking for the. I mean, and look as well. We actually wouldn't have TP'd. It actually would have completely reversed us, which would have been a bastard. Which would have been a bastard. She's telling me I'm tapping too fast and take a break. What do you think? You're baking one out? You're throwing one out? Trading is kind of long, you know. Of course it is, man. Of course it is. Trading is long. But the reward from it is what makes it worth it. Okay, looks like G, you just came into it without price even coming. Yes, but mate, the account come through. Thank you. Yes, Bigfoot, my bro. Do me a favour, mate. Send me a screenshot where they sent you the account for email. I'm just gonna bang it on my story. On the Discord. What currency is EM on about? Which pair? Moving the exact same as yesterday. So we're probably going to see a retracement at some point for the continuation of those longs, but it's obviously the question when. What's that on, Josh? What's that on, sorry, bro? Yeah, top man, bro. How much you funding, mates? Yeah, 800k at the moment, bro. We've currently got a few challenges on the go, but at the moment, as of now, yeah, with 800, bro. Hopefully be over 1 million soon, which will be ideal. Yeah. Yeah. Thing is, you already took Asia higher, Josh. We took that. Asia's high was created. Asia's high was created here. Okay, so we actually already did take it, and then we had the nice move here to the downside. We are just continuing up. The thing is, as well, it's making it. If what I've been seeing recently in the markets as well, if price is going up, it seems to not really retrace in for an entry. Like, as you can see here on a 5 minute, we've just got straight bullish candles. Price isn't actually retracing at any point now. So once it's happy with the sell side being induced, that's when it's going to start having a hefty move to the upside. Which again makes it very difficult to actually get into the move unless you're in early. Like off that weekly true would have been the most ideal. Big milestone, trust me, that will be nuts. I've not hit 1 million funding yet, so yeah, that'll be a sick milestone to hit. Sick milestone to hit, for real. 7 figures funded, man, that's nuts. Looking to short after buy side liquidity is taken on EU. Buy side liquidity's already been taken, bro. First of all, Majid or Majd. Okay, so to bear in mind, Asia finishes at 6. On our indicator finishes at 7, but that's because kill zone from 7 till 10. So whenever that green box finishes, we know we should be getting in the markets. No earlier, no later. Well, later's come, but no earlier. Might keeps cutting out. Let me make sure it's close enough to me. That might be a bit better. Hopefully that's better. But yeah, no, that'd be a sick milestone, man. Make sure you use the copy trade. Yeah, bro. Social trader tool I use. If you guys need some help on how to use it, just drop me a message, boys. I've been using that for fucking years. I've been using that for so long, and it can be quite confusing the first time you use it. Because the thing is as well with those copy traders, right? What you can have is like, and this is the way me and Lou do it, right? So me and Lou split our fundings into two, so 400k each, right? 400k each, and then I'll trade a master account which gets traded on other accounts, and then Lou's got a master account I'll trade on the others. So we've pretty much split our funding in two, and now split them in two. So pretty much like this. So say M and L, that's Lou's. Say I'll have like 100. I'll have like a fucking right. I'll have like a 200k for an example. That'll be my master account. So I'll place trades on this, and it will get sent into these accounts. These are my account sizes, by the way, but it's just a rough. And a good way that we use to offset risk is I'll trade half and Lou trades half. By the way, boys, this is how banks trade. Like, if banks got hedge funds and traders, right? They will split funding, so it mitigates a lot of risk. So I'll be trading this, Lou be trading this, and then from there, obviously, this account is what I'm placing on. So I'll place my trades on this 200k account, and they'll get sent to the 100k and the other 100k, right? And obviously Lou's got that 200k that he'll place on. That'll be his master account. So he places on this one, which also will get placed on the 100k and then the other 100k. Okay, and that's the way we offset risk quite strong. But if you boys don't know how to use a copy trader, I can recommend a good one that I've been using. I'm not fucking affiliated with them or nothing, so. But yeah, very good copy trader. Plus, the servers for it are quite strong. I've seen very rare downtime to it, really, very rare downtime, which is key. Stop fucking inviting me, bro, please. You had a look at GC, S&B, might proceed the ECB terms of cutting rates down to 0%. I don't think they'll be able to get interest rates to 0%. That is crazy. It's very, bro. Don't show, bro. Fuck off. You know what? Let's answer it. No, you know what? Fuck off. I'm not gonna give you the. What's the copy trader called, please? It's called the social trader tool, bro. Can I talk in the chat? Surely I can talk. Oh, I can. This is what it's called, bro. Social trader tool. If you need help using it, boys, just drop me a message and I can help you. Is ACG alright with it? Yeah, bro. Yeah. The thing is, tell them. Always tell them. The things with prop firms, boys, to be on the safe side, always tell them. Always tell them. Because they know, right? A lot of them are traders themselves, so. Do you know what I mean? What's the benefit of higher capital? No wonder you're fine with taking like one trade a month low. Yeah, 100%, bro. 100%. 100%. Yes, cool. How's it going, bro? Hope you're sweet, man. Oh, yeah, if you're on YouTube, drop a like on the stream for me. Pardon me. Man, our YouTube's actually growing quite well, to be fair. 1.1k subs. Keep growing that shit, man. Yeah, please. If you're not subbed to our YouTube, go drop a sub in the old YouTube. Links in our bio, man. Our subscribe list. Say yes, Lily. Are you in a Discord, Lily, as well? Anytime, Steve, bro. Worst thing about getting challenges is passing them. 100%, bro. They're actually the most annoying things to pass. What's the share on the funded accounts? 80%, bro. Some of them are 90. No, I think one of them is 90. Looking to short. What currency are you looking at? You still looking at AU? You still looking at AU? How long does it take for you to pass challenge normally? Oh, bro, it takes me like 3-4 months, innit? It takes me a long time. Takes me a long time. But I always say, what's the rush? Honestly, what is the fucking rush? I hate having to do them, but what is the rush? There's no. I mean, I personally, I don't have a rush, so there's no. I don't see the point in trading more aggressively just because I'm on a challenge. Yes, I might risk double the percent. I don't do that on a 200k. I'll do that on like a 50k, 25k, because I'm not massively too bothered if I lose it. But yeah, I would always say as well, always have a challenge on the go. If you've got a strategy, it doesn't even matter if you've got your psychology, because you'll build upon that. But as long as you've got your strategy, people, yeah, I promise you, you just keep getting challenges. Just keep buying them. 10k, but 10ks, you ain't got to spend a lot of money, right? Just grab a 10k. Use our discount code as well, RichS. Let me put it up here. But I've got a discount code for 15% off Alpha Capital Group challenges. Okay. Is it going to go on there? Oh. There we go. Yeah, use code RichS, boys, and you get 15% off. But that's what I'm saying. I'd always say, get small challenges on the go, man. Get small challenges on the go. What's the worst that can happen? What, you lose the account? But at least you gain some knowledge, for one. Gain some psychological strength. Realise that you're still a learner. Because that's what I always like to sort of remind myself as well. Or get you guys to remind yourself of. Is that you're still a fucking learner, man. You're still a learner. It's like being a learner in a car, but not fucking going out for lessons. Like, it's stupid. That's actually a beg. I've not actually used that analogy before. It's actually really good. If you're learning how to drive, right? So if I'm learning to drive, I'm a learner driver. I'll put LD, yeah? The only way I'm going to get better, right, is if I do lessons. It's the only way I can get better. The only way. And how much do you pay? I don't know. 70 quid for an hour? Or 70 quid for 2 hours? I'm not even too sure. I'm not even too sure. Say 70 quid, right, for 2 hours. You're paying for that. Yeah, you're paying £70 to actually get better at driving, right? It's the exact same, man. It's the exact fucking same as a challenge. Say if I'm learner trader, so LT, I'll pay £70 for a challenge. Yeah. It's the exact same. And what do you do with these? You keep getting lessons. I need more lessons. I need more lessons. I need more lessons. Oh, I think I need more lessons. If you need more lessons, like what? How comes you knew that when you was learning to drive, but now you're learning to trade something that can make you a lot of money? You're not willing to spend this. Do you know what I'm saying? It's kind of weird. That's why the trading game's a little bit of a ball ache, because most people are like sort of scared to buy a challenge, scared to do the challenge. But that is the exact reason why people take too long to learn how to trade. Not too long. It's a stupid word to say, because patience is good, and you should really be taking your time with the learning phase. But a lot of people take it too slow, you know. So just remember, when you're a learner, spend your money. Spend money on challenges. Do you know what I'm saying? Spend money on gaining more knowledge. Don't be afraid to spend money on something that's going to make you more. Like, don't be afraid. There's a lot of people in this world that have made money from trading. There's a lot of people that have lost money. People that lose money don't have the knowledge. So if you really want to be a forex trader, just ask yourself this now, bruv. Do you actually want to be a forex trader? If you do, then you're gonna have to realise the shit that comes with it, right? If you can't accept the things that come with it, then I would say don't trade. If you can, stop whinging, buy a challenge, try and pass it. If you don't pass it, hey ho, next one, yeah. Don't be afraid to temporarily lose, boys, right? Don't be afraid. What about if you just keep buying and buying them and always fail? Then you're not learning, really. You're not learning. You will, though. Okay, you will. You will buy challenges, buy more. You probably pass one, and then you. I say this on to a few people already, but you come across you come across each stage in trading, right? So you'll come across failing the challenge. You might come across failing 3 in a row. You might come across passing the challenge and then losing it. Or you might come across passing the challenge, getting your first payout, and then losing the account. Like, these are just all the different paths you take as a trader. Everyone will take them. Everyone takes the same sort of path, right? You always face these little fucking problems, which is annoying, but it is what it is. It literally is what it is. And again, the people that give up purely because of those psychological problems, they're the people that don't get there. Do you know what I'm saying? They're the people that don't actually end up making it to profitability, which is key, right? What is DTO and WTO? So DTO is daily true open, okay? And what the daily true open is, it's a key level of price. It's 5 a.m. UK time, okay, just there. 5 a.m. UK time is 12 a.m., so midnight over in the US. And essentially it dictates the most important key level of price, okay? You notice at the daily true open, towards 5 a.m, you'll have a lot of orders, either a lot of orders or a lot of stops and a lot of TPs, okay? You'll see price loves to come down to these levels and then continue off, right? This weekly true open is the same as daily true open, but just a weekly version. And as we can see here, we saw GU trade high, come below the daily true open, come below the weekly true open, and then we start to have a really nice reversal. This happens all the time. Let's go to EG. We had the DTO today again. Right, DTO here. We can see price was sort of pissing around with it for a little bit. Come above, finally the distro off, come back, and then continue down. Had the exact same thing yesterday. It's a little bit more cleaner with yesterday with EG. But daily true open, just for reference, is there. You can see price pretty much came perfectly to it, and then we had a lovely drop off there. That was yesterday. Daily true open, week true open, very strong key levels. These are the key levels in quarterly theory, by the way. So if you've learned quarterly theory, you probably know what daily true open and weekly true open is. But we use it in a specific way for a strategy, which I actually I love. I've been forward testing for the past like half a year at the moment. You're looking for buyers and GU off that 5 minute, right? I'm not looking for anything, boys, to be honest. I mean, yeah, that's what I'll be looking at. I'm probably not going to place it though, obviously, because we're not actually. It's not an Asia liquidity trade, right? So I'm not placing this. But yeah, I'm looking for price to really start moving now. The thing is, this is actually. Oh, did that close above? I think that counts as a breakaway. So I think you're better off looking at this fair value. I mean, we'll see again. We need to confirm mitigation, right? So once price gets this 15 minute, we'll drop down to the lower and see if price is actually reversing off of that. Five schoolboy numbers. I at least went through 5. It's part of the game, so the most unfortunate part. Trust me, man. Bro, look at EU. Let's have a look at EU. We'll see what it does there. The thing is, that's not actually Asia high, by the way, boys. Just saying, we'll see that's what it's 100k is being. Yeah, no, to be honest, bro, me and Lou probably spent upwards of 10 grand on failed challenges before we started passing them. To be honest, like we had a lot of we failed a lot of challenges, man. Failed a lot of challenges, and we were kept on buying 100k's as well. We must have bought fuck knows, man. 20 odd failed them. Near enough 20 odd. I reckon near enough 10 grand me and Lou spent when we was trying to learn, just on challenges. I'll be honest, that's the definition of just fucking going for it. Me and Louis, mate, we was obviously working, and once we was working, we would just literally just buy funded accounts at the end of the month, every single time. Every month. In the learning phase, every single month we was buying new accounts. Pretty much every month. Or every payday, 10 grand together or each one. 10 grand together, bro. 10 grand together. Me and Lou we've always been sort of doing shit together. Sounds a little bit gay. 10 grand together on each one, yeah. 10 grand together, well done, boys. Come on, Thanos, man. But that's the thing, bro. Just deep dive into it, man. You kind of do need to go a little bit insane, don't you? You kind of do need to go a little bit mental for it. That's the same as most shit, though. To be brutally honest. I've still got this 20k. I've still got to trade. To be fair, I've just James actually reminded me that. Yeah, no, I won't say that. I won't say that. How many years till you turn profitable? About just over 3, bro. 3.5. I don't know the exact, bro, but probably about 3.5. Me and my friends were in the same position. Yeah, man. That's it. Check trading floor. Let's have a little look. Is EM in the live? I don't think he's in the live. Let's have a look at the trading floor. Sorry, Skull. What the fuck are you doing? Drinking pre-workout at midnight. Bro, did anyone else see that? Skull, you're crazy, bro. Bro, you're actually nuts, blood. Post gym meal. So you decided to drink pre-workout after the gym. Oh. I was gonna say. What the fuck? Brother, did you even sleep? You trust? No, I meant before. Oh, right. Yeah, I took pre-workout, my post-workout meal. Mate, if it's one of those ones where you know when you come back in from a night out and you've been on the bugle all night and you're just in bed and your head's just ringing. I must have felt horrible, man. Yeah, so we are coming down a little bit now. We'll see where we retrace to. Again, we could come down to his fair value. It does look like we did close above those, so there's definitely a chance of this being a breakaway gap. Breakaway gap meaning price has got less chance to come to it. We've got more chance to react of this one, plus the bullishness of it maybe. But we'll see. I like confirming. I don't like guessing. I hate guessing. I want to remove. The aim is to remove all guessing in trading, really. Just closed 850 from EU. Buy it. Life is good right now. Lovely stuff, bro. Love to see it, man. Keep that shit up. Love to see it. Is anyone else got into anything today? I mean, personally, the markets aren't crisp for me at the moment. They've been very continuations, if you may. Continuative. Is that a word? Continuative? Probably not. It's a cool ass word if it is. In fact, let's fact check that shit. Continuative. That's got to be a word. That's a pretty cool word. If it's not, then it's a sick. It's a word. Come on, bruv. Continuative. Having the function of moving in discourse or conversation for. Alright, so alright. So I was not using it. Was not using it in the right scenario at all. It is a word, but was not using it in the right context. Appreciate the flowers, broski. Or the rose. Mate, how did you shorten the indicator name? If you go to the indicator, bro. Go to the indicator, right? Clicked off. I just right click it. Just right click it and then take the indicator inputs and values off and just keep indicator titles on. Wait, what can I send? What did it just let me send? That's weird. Interact. Let's just shoot this live around. Fuck it. We can see Judy come back down a little bit. Is it just going to continue for there? So that's nuts, bruv. Voodoo, put a hex on you. 223 and attack 2-2. Who remembers that tune? I haven't heard that tune in a minute. There we go, boys. Mates, how come Asia's session carries on forming even after session high taken? Because psychologically, right? I mean, if you're one of my traders, you know why. So Skull, you should fucking know. But we finish it at 7. The reason why is because psychologically, we don't want to be trading any time. If this box hasn't closed, right? If this box hasn't closed, I don't want to place a trade. Okay. In fact, actually, 7 o'clock's actually here, so it goes off a little bit. But yeah, if this box is closed, then we can start taking trades. So I'll start taking trades from here onwards. But obviously, if it's around here, it saves me just getting in shit positions I don't want to be getting into, pretty much, bro. Plus, I don't want to get in too early. So yeah, that really does help sort of keeping it the same. Yes, Jamie Moody. Jamie Moody. Cramy, why is your Discord? I thought you're... We are coming down a little bit now. This actually looks really nice. We'll see what this comes to now. Who's added me? My time frames at the bottom, boys. All right, time frames always at the bottom. I'm on the 15-minute right now. The pairs at the bottom as well. GBP USD, and then obviously today's date is just above. You're gonna take a trade today. It massively depends, bro. I mean, my trading times are done in 30 minutes, and to be honest, it looks like it's another continuation day. And if you boys know me, I'm a reversal trader. With trend reversals. You're probably thinking with trend reversals. But right now, we're literally just getting a continuation of price, right? So, but we'll see. We'll see. Again, GU could have this trade through. We'll see. We'll see what he wants to be doing. Fuck it, we've hit 20k likes though. That's a bit mad. But a hex on you, and I take 2-2. Make sure I'm just sending this about. EU, please. I'll be honest. EU's a very tricky one right now. We can tell as well, but that little wick, that wick's actually fucking annoying. Are we gonna have we could gonna say I know a Jamie Moon. Trust. I thought Jamie had a different TikTok though, man. I thought he was called Jamie Rio. Appreciate I follows you, man. The things about EU, right? It's just we could have the same day as what we had yesterday. Wait, let's see what EM is looking at. I never take challenge account. What do you recommend if I bought my first one? ACG, because to be honest, Jay, right? You're not necessarily looking to get funded. Do you know what I mean? You're not necessarily looking to get funded. Sorry, let me just answer. Sorry, bro. I never take a challenge. What do you recommend if I bought my first one? So I'd say you're not buying it to get funded, right? Okay, you're not necessarily buying it to get funded. You're buying it to sort of learn the psychological side of trading and also how the rules are. Because you are probably going to be trading a prop firm, right? You probably won't be using your own funds, right? Most people don't. Most people use prop firm funds, which is absolutely fine. So it's knowing. So you're not only learning like the psychological side, but you're also learning how to respect a prop firm's rules, which in my opinion are good rules. Depending on how you trade. For my opinion, I've sort of based my my system around funded accounts because I just think they're quality. Everyone needs to get funded with prop firm accounts. Boys, does not matter if you've got a lot of money to spend. Doesn't matter if you've got fucking 100 grand sitting there. The smartest person still would grab a funded challenge. Honestly, would buy a funded challenge. Why? Less risk for one. 2, you're keeping yourself within rules, and 3, it's quite conservative. Plus 100k buying power with £500 of risk. Why not? He's one of them guys. But yeah, I think EU shorts are very risky. Come so close. Let's see if that continues down now, because I do want to see that sort of come towards its fair value or even come to that lower one. It's just missed that 15-minute. Just missed that 15-minute. Get info on the UK elections. What the fuck is this? 2025 UK Local Election Centre. What the fuck is this? Mate, why is this a thing, bro? I hope no children do that. Oh no, you gotta be 18, it makes sense. No. Can I do that droopy face thing for that? It used to be better funny. Are we going to come back down is the main question. Sorry, I had to have a little play around. My bad. Come on, come back down to it. One time frame is all I'm going to say. Looks good for shorts. 1 TF is all I'm going to say. 1 TF. What do you mean 1 TF, bro? What do you mean, bro? What do you mean, bro? I got you, mate. Looks like it memes. That's what you want to see, bro. Fanny Vancy, Fanny Craddock. To be fair, the name Fanny is actually it's quite old school, man. 1 minute time frame is ass. Tell them. Is that what you're on about? The 1 minute time frame? You must be crazy, Tommy. Yeah, the 1 minute's it's a very difficult time frame. I wouldn't swear by it, to be honest with you. What's your bias on EU? I'm currently looking for the 50-bit supply to mitigate the Asian low as my target. I think the shorts are difficult, boys. I think like asking for that for EU to move to the downside is tough. If you're looking for sort of a New York-based trade, fair play, right? We can see that reversal happen, but London session, I think it's quite difficult. Again, I'm watching Bloomberg. There's nothing bearish really for the euro. It's more bearish for the dollar. Which, bearing in mind, if the dollar is bearish, you probably will see money get pushed towards currencies, right? Sorry, to other currencies. Normally to safe havens, you probably see the Swiss franc move up, yen move up. But I think the euro, the thing is what they were saying about the euro earlier, which is a very, very good point, right? What they were saying about the euro earlier was that, if I can get back on to fucking Bloomberg, is they were saying a lot of the European stocks, fucking hell, my phone's about to die. Sorry, what I was saying is a lot of European stocks, right, are quite low risk because their earnings are still high in terms of 1 year and 2 years, so they're expecting still high. So a lot of people are moving towards European stocks, hence why you're seeing GBP 30 boom. In fact, let me show you. GBP 30 boom. Should be booming, yeah. So GBP 30 at the moment's booming. Euro stocks I haven't got on here. Let's have a look if we can find Euro stocks. Should be able to. Euro stocks. Euro stocks index. Yep, also booming. Let's have a look at other things. CAC 40, for example. CAC 40 should be nice and booming. Should be seeing most European stock at the moment. CAC 40, we just look on TVC. Yep, booming. What else we got? Well, I can't actually remember some other indexes. CAC, GER, Euro. Yeah, I've already said GER 30. Stock indexes are pretty much a collection of stocks, right? So GER 30 is the top 30 stocks in Germany. CAC 40 is top 40 in France, I'm pretty sure. You got Euro stocks 50, which I think is the top 50 stocks in Europe. Obviously minus UK. Yeah. I mean, CAC, GER, Euro, main ones. It's not Russell. Russell's US dollar. I can't actually remember, boys, to be honest with you. But it don't matter. You get the narrative, right? So realistically, I'm not that weak on the euro. I don't think the euro is really going to be weaker, like that much weaker than the dollar, to be brutally honest. I want to still see the dollar continue that bearish move. But the thing is, right, we're moving quite close to lunch hours now, right? So we are going to see a little bit of a reversal towards sort of 10 a.m. because you do normally see a reversal sort of between the hours of 10 and 11, really. Pardon me. That is what you normally see. Yes, Zane, how we doing, man? Who's in here? Let's have a look who's in here. Yes, Sandu, Nam, Kamal, Elliot, Martin, a few Tyre man, them, Rafat, what we saying, Toiler, David, Zane, Pascal, Ilias, Wag, Mr. K, Lloyd, MXC, Harley, Digital Forex, what we saying, bro? Football, Nico, 777, Popeye, K Dog, E, here's Phil, CCA, Zane, Anthony, Sebs, Ellis, Graham, Ben, Phoenix, Wiggy, Jay, James, Tommy, Raf, Callum, Lily, Skull, Mr. Child, Mr. Child, Muffin, Robert Walker, Slaps, my main man Stu, My right hand Stewie, and then the main bald man Corey. Well, fuck you not. Actually looks like his own Corey. That's how bald he is. Give us a wave, Corey. Best of luck, sweet. Oh, at least Corey can take his positives with the negatives, I guess. Corey, are you driving and tapping the screen? Because I feel like you've done yourself probably about 15k likes in this live, and I've realised you drive. You drive for a living. Yo, man, that's crazy. The respect's crazy. I hope you meant it, Stu, not I. We came nicely into this fair value. Let's see if we start to see some rejections on the lower. DXY. Difficult little action. So I want to keep my eyes on the GU, to be honest. Let's see if we continue lower. If so, then we will be looking at the other fair value. Oh, sorry, bro. Yeah, that is my baiting hand. So, yeah, you are my baiting hand. To be fair, sometimes I alternate. Sometimes I double up. Sometimes I double up. Sometimes I alternate. Looks like I've got fucking cerebral palsy when you try to do it with your left hand. Actually, bare it does, doesn't it? Actually, bare looks like you've got something wrong. Sorry if you do have cerebral palsy. It's my bad. Or you know someone with cerebral palsy. That is my bad again. Would you really short against a weak dollar? Hell to the fuck no. Nah. I wouldn't be looking to short GU or EU. You're looking to realistically continue off GU and EU. The pound's very strong as well. So in terms of GU, I'd say double up is the meta. James knows. Wait, what? Yo, I've got three. I've got two questions. Two really big questions. Just join, bro. Talking about cerebral palsy. Cerebral. Send goal 3-250 today. I think it's possible, Alex. Oh, it's not even your fucking name. What's your name, sorry, bro? Alan. Or Alan. Is it Alan? Alan? Sorry, bro, if I got your name wrong. Is it Alan? I think it's Alan. Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, no worries. My mum is in the gutter. Wait, what? What the fuck? Yeah, man, correct. Alright, cool. You're gonna have to explain yourself here, David. David Slappo. Yeah, man, correct. Have you ended? No, I'm not ending anything. Like, for example, Lily, if you try to do it with your left hand, does it look silly? I'm assuming it's got to be the same for women as well, surely. What would you target for GU? For there ain't much. There's not much for a target, really, for GU. I'd say your best bets are fixed RRs, because we've already taken out external higher time frame. So, crazy. Are you bullish or bearish? I'm fucking... it depends what you're asking. It depends what currencies, right? GU, I'm bullish. DXY, I'm bearish, really. EG, I'm bearish. GJ, I'm bullish. It massively depends what currencies you're talking. Just ask me what currencies you want me to what currencies you're on about, and then I'll analyze it. Like, boys, feel free to ask me like to analyze GJ or some shit, because realistically we are just waiting on GU at the moment. GU, I'm mainly still bullish. Doesn't mean you have to get in buyers. I say this again. Just because price is bullish doesn't mean you get in buyers, right? Doesn't mean you get in longs, but it just means you don't get in a trade if you don't have a setup that obviously aligns with your strategy. I'll take that as a no then. She was not willing to answer that one, was she, guys? Terrible. Terrible. Let's have a nice tasty little move off here. Where's Lou today? Is he all sweet? He's still quite ill, man. He's quite peaky, he's quite ill, so it's much easier for him not to fucking talk on a live for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Plus, you boys probably wouldn't even be able to understand him. He's proper ill at the moment. Thoughts on EU longs if we sweep maybe Asia and PDL? Thoughts on EU longs? You could install a program on his laptop and do a trading live by Steve Milkins, just type it all. Can you actually do that? That's fucking jokes, man. Obviously. It's not really that funny, is it? It's not really funny though, is it, mate? We are coming into those closing hours of bro, what is this? Like, what can I send? What is this I'm sending here? What did I just send, man, then? Share the live. Oh. Can we send URL here in chat? Well, it depends what it's for, really, mate. Is this gold? No, bro, this is GBP USD. This is gold. Still looking for gold to come up, but it's just hard to find good areas for price to buy from. I mean, to be fair, we could even have something near here. Because we're sort of having now this continuation through London. Plus, where we've continued from, if that was a push into a fair value as well. So I actually like the idea of buying gold now. Going up to, aiming for externals. Externals is, to be honest, not too far away. Yo, bro, what happens after you request a payout on a funded account? Do you still have access to it or not? Yeah, you still have access to it, bro. You still have access. But what I'd say do is don't trade on the account until they take it off your balance. It's just, don't trade on your account unless you, just wait till you get the money out. That's what I'll say. If you're getting a payout, wait for your payout. Don't trade. Okay. Yeah, bro. Soon liquidity sweep. What's that you looking for, Dexter? What, the sweep of the high? I'm looking for targets of these highs here. So 3246. I'm looking for those highs of 3250 to be taken today. Really, could be today, could be tomorrow. It depends on what the market's saying. I want to see that bearish dollar still. But I think the longs are looking alright, to be honest. We have had quite a nice push off of here already. Nice push off this fair value. And then obviously in the lower time frame, we're getting some nice movement as well, which is perfect. So we'll see how we react off here. Want to start breaking highs, bearing in mind Asia's high, yeah, was created there. So we haven't actually taken Asia's high yet. What do you trade on? What do you mean, bro? What do I trade on? Can't trade it until pays process most props, yeah. What do you think is better, Jeff 40? 40? Is Jeff 40 even a thing? Oh, there is Jeff 40. I'd say, bro, trade the Jeff 30 over the Jeff 40. Jeff 30 is more what European traders trade than Jeff 40. I've never actually heard of Jeff. Jeff 30. Jeff 30 is definitely the best one. But it depends, bro. This is why you got. If you're trading indexes like Jeff 30 and NAS 100, you really got to be looking at fundamentals, right? Because the reason why is because you realise that NAS 100 is way better to buy right now. Well, to be fair, either of them are good to buy, to be honest, because Jeff 30 have had some real good investment come through. A lot of people are moving their money to European stocks in Jeff 30, but also the Nasdaq's boom. Still got tech companies doing well. But I'd say just fundamentals, bro. If If you're trading indexes, I'd say sort of pick one to trade with. But I'd say none of them are really better, bro. Better's like not the question you should be asking. Do. No tricks collapsed. Reality shifted. What the fuck are you talking about? Sorry, bro. Good say, sir. Good day, sir. What we saying, Mister SB? Hope you're well, man. US 30 is the best. US 30 is quality, man. What are you looking at today? Realistically, the longs for gold is what I'm looking at. Um, EU and GU longs as well. We'll just see where price wants to go to. Is it you continuing lower? We are continuing a little bit lower, aren't we? No, it's GU was looking at. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, so we're going to come to that further down, fair value at the moment. Besson to host Spanish economy minister. What's your strat? Asia liquidity, bro. Asia liquidity is the one. I wouldn't say look for shorts now though, because it's a little bit of a nasty trap here. Did have that continuation through. It'd be nice if we do continue up from here, so it doesn't give us the IFEG play to the downside, and it would invalidate the longs really. Let's go back on gold. Let's go back on gold. Mate, it's a quick question about the Friday 50% DTO, etc. All that. So basically, the price above 50% high, you want to sell. I don't know how to say it. Exactly that, bro. Exactly that. It acts as an equilibrium, right? The prior day 50% acts as an equilibrium. DTO is still sort of a premium, but it's where key level of price is. So a lot of orders are there. So it's not just an equilibrium DTO. It's more of where orders lie. But obviously prior day is just in regard to actual premium discount of the prior day, and then you got prior week as well, which is again the same. What's your short term bias in EU and GU bullish, really, bro? When you say short term, how short term though? Are you talking the next New York session? Are you talking about tomorrow? You're talking like the sort of the what time frame are you referring to there, mate? Like, will it take Asia low today? We'll see. It's gonna take a lot for it to come and take Asia's low now. We'll see though. Never say never though, Brev. Do you know what I'm saying? Never say never. He come close to it, didn't want to take it. I don't know, man. I wouldn't say looking for those shorts is the best idea. I still think GU continuations would be the better idea. We're having an alright move off it now. Anytime, bro. Are we looking at gold? Just longs, bro. Just long from the fair value that we're currently sitting in. A little bit similar to GU, really. GU's having this nice move off. Hopefully we get a trade through some form of fair value. But yeah, in terms of gold, I'm still looking for price to come up and take those full external highs. So you're looking at the sort of 2546 mark, the all-time highs. What do you mean by it's looking like a trap? What do you mean? I didn't. What do you mean, bro? I didn't think I said that. I didn't think I said that. GU's continuing really nicely. I can only assume we're going to get the trade through this 2 minute. We actually didn't get it. It's not a bad idea, D, to be honest, mate. It's not a bad idea. Nah, I wouldn't enter GU. Look at the time, bro. Look at the time. I finished trading at 10 AM. We've got literally just under 3 minutes now. Force new USD for our CRT valid 15 minute. Do we have CRT on a 4 hour? We don't actually have CRT on the 4 hour. And mate, if you were to trade continuation in EU, right, how would you do it, and what you'd look, and just the thought process? Well, realistically, right, if you're looking for continuations, for me, in these situations of the market, you want to get in early as possible, right? You want to get in early as possible for the long. The long is the continuation, so you really wanted to get in quite early in terms of EU. But it didn't give us that model, right? So realistically, you would wait for your model to play out. You want for us, obviously, Asia liquidity, right? You want sell-side liquidity of Asia to be swept. Okay, if you don't have that, then there's just no trade. So there was no trade at all whatsoever for EU for us. Be bulletproof, boys. Be stronger. Don't give in to such faults. Just don't give in. If your strategy says no, there's no trade. Don't let your mind do the thinking. Just let your strategy do the thinking. And you just listen to the strategy. Follow those rules, man. Due respect to that fair value gap, 15 minute. Something like Kathy Wood. Let's have a little look. Hopefully markets will pick up during London tomorrow. Good live as well. Maybe see you tomorrow. Levi, see you tomorrow, my boy. See you tomorrow. Art was targeting Asia low, but it's reversed heavily, unfortunately. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. It's really unfortunate, bro. It is what it is, though, man. You know, it is what it is. Appreciate you, Levi. Bro. Boys, get in the Discord. If you're not, just copy and paste that into your web browser. It pretty much acts as an invite to the Discord, boys. If you want to learn everything that I talk about here, again, I'm not taking trades here, but we are gauging this bias very, very well. My model's telling me there's no trade, but obviously there's still some really nice movement coming on here. That 15 minute was really nice. We'll see what if price actually closes above now. Yo, there's no highs on GU. Yes, bro, that is bang on correct. There is no highs to hit. So you would, for GU, you would have to aim for sort of a fixed R of like maybe 1 to 3. It's quite difficult. Thank you so much. Anytime C strokes, my boy. Anytime, man. I was manually trail stop loss. If I'm up 2%, TP will be up 1%, so on. Yeah, fair play. I like that model. Pardon me. Have you still got a trade today, bro? Nah, not today, mate. Not my model didn't give me a trade today. We're currently looking at GBP USD, bro. Oh no, sorry, this is Euro USD. But as you can see, no, model not playing out, which again is fine, man. Is what it is. I had my oh, that is poor. So what we got today? We got Bank of England earnings. Bank of America earnings today, I think. And I think we've got Citibank come Thursday. I'm not 100% sure. Definitely securing profits in it. Definitely securing profits in it either way. Yeah, exactly, man. It's worth it. I mean, it's a model, right? It's a model. And I would always say to people, just test it. Test if it works for you. Because normally, in terms of stop loss, break even, all that, it's also a psychological thing, man. So learn about yourself, and then when you've learned about yourself in terms of the charts, that's when you can start applying the strategy. That's what I think is always good. Learning yourself, learning what you're good at. If you're good at staying in trades for long, brilliant. If you're not, then you want to be trading more efficient. But the good thing is in trading, there's a way to accompany each psychological or each person. Obviously, your psychology has to pretty much always be on a level as everyone else is strong, stick to a strategy. But obviously everything else would be a little bit different. Strategy, for example, risk management. All these things depends on the strategy. Definitely secure and progressive wave. Yeah, really fucking read that. Yeah, on GU on a 5 minute, I can't tell if that's breaking structure to the downside. Let's have a little look, man. If you can't tell, then it's probably not. No, there's no breaking structure to the downside. There's nothing. We just had the continuation to the upside pretty much, bro. Did we have the 2 minute trade through? Yeah, we had the 2 minute trade through, and I just missed that one. Not bad. Mates, if you look at the 4 hour on EU, would you say that that currently is accumulating right now? Yes. Actually, no. I'm talking about DXY. DXY is. Let me show you DXY. DXY is. So could definitely be. Could definitely be. Sorry. But yeah, let's look at DXY. This is where we're at currently with DXY on the 4 hour, which is pretty shit. So we see obviously like highs, low. Do you know what I'm saying? We're still within this phase here. We've not actually swept any of these buyers or sellers. So we're still in this scenario in terms of DXY. So EU could be very similar because obviously EU and DXY do move opposing. So we'll have a look. Yeah, it's pretty much similar. So in terms of the 4 hour, right, we're still within the prior week range. It's Tuesday anyway, so we could see it break out today. But obviously got all this liquidity here, and then we've got all this liquidity here, so we can see that. What's EG sound on cooking breakfast? EG still continuing by looks of it. It's down 0.34%. We are currently at. Is it going to show my indicator? Oh no, we're quite low. We're quite low. We're not at a specific level. We're below the prior week 50 now. Actually, no, we're below that anyway. Yeah, we're just really low, man. Not there weren't much targets for EG, really. But yeah, still moving down. GU will be up there. In hindsight, I should have held, but not to. Yeah, it's calm, man. Yesterday paid though, so it's all that matters. All that matters, man. No problem there. No problem at all, man. That's much better. How much is a good contract size for take? It depends, bro. I'm pretty sure you asked this yesterday, D. It massively depends, right? You've got variables when it comes to risk. You've got how much you actually want to risk in terms of account, funds, right? So 1%, 2%, whatever. Then you've got stock varies depending on what you are trading, and then you're looking at account size. I mean, you said that 10k, and yeah. So it massively depends on your actual trade, mate. Yeah. Appreciate that for those boys. What would I go for? Yes, Tabby. What would I go for? I'd go for 1.5. What would I go for? I'd go for 1.5. What do you mean? What in terms of risk? Whatever, bro. I'd say 1% is always that conservative, right? It's nice conservative. You ain't risking too much. Do you know what I'm saying? Like if it massive again, and it also depends on your strategy. What's your average RR per trade on average, right? Say if your average is fucking 5R, 6, like 4, 5, 6R. There's no need to be risking more than 1%, is there at all? In my opinion, there's no reason to risk over 1% anyway. But I mean, that's even more of a better reason not to trade higher than 1%. Just no need for it. Are you on a futures prop, D? Need that 40k likes. That's mad. Fucking hell. Wait, how's Corey not crushed yet? Is oh right, no, that makes sense. So why would you keep? I think he just means like leverage, lot size. But contract size isn't what you should be asking for. But I kind of knew what you meant. This start don't work. What do you mean, Max? Sorry, bro. I'm sensible that driving in a straight line as well. It's true, say. Lost 1.3% today, now in total. Wait, how are you down 1.3%? What do you normally risk? Do you risk 1.3%? Or is that just commissions and spread? I mean, even still, bro, now in total. That's not too bad, though, man. 1.3% down is absolutely fine, mate. Don't let it stress you. Don't let it stress you. Yeah, exactly that C-stroke. Mate, if DXY is bearish and EU is bullish, but GU is bearish, would you still take buyers in EU? Mate, if DXY is bullish, if DXY is bearish, EU is bullish, but GU is bearish, would you still take buyers in EU? Yeah. Or you might see that EG is quite nice, because you got to bear in mind that the obviously the euro is well, the pound's bearish, right? Because if the Dixie's bearish, but the GU's bearish, it means the dollar is stronger than the pound. Okay, obviously, if GU's bearish, the dollar's stronger than the pound. But then the euro is stronger than the dollar. So your strongest currency is the euro. Okay. So if you're trading, obviously, euro, pound, and dollar, it goes euro, dollar, and then USD, right? No, sorry, and then pound. So pound's the weakest. So realistically, you want to trade against the pound. So yeah, GU or EG. EG will be better because you probably have a more efficient trade because you've got more of a stronger euro than pound. C-strokes, you in the Discord, bro? Because I made a video on this recently with all the different scenarios that could play out in terms of EU, GU, and DXY and EG. Jeez, 40k, come on, man. You do realise they are priced completely fairly. Wait, what are you talking about, bro? I've had a 50k FT my account. I'm trying to pass for over 2 months. No, bro, that's not bad, man. That's not bad at all. Not bad at all. First of all, you got 2 phases. Plus, at the moment, the markets are quite uncertain. So if you're not getting many trades at the moment, absolutely fine, boys. It's calm. It's absolutely calm. Alright, go on. Let's get 50k likes. Fuck it. It's better than blowing it. Exactly, bro. It's better than blowing it. It's better than placing stupid trades. Stupid. Europe are priced by the Black-Scholes model and efficient market hypothesis. How much do you? One question you should be asking: what is your average yearly profit? Why? Let's get into it. Why are you asking for that, bro? Even he doesn't know how much he makes, but market trading isn't a stable income. That, and plus, it's just, why are you asking that question? How is it going to benefit you? In what way does it benefit you? Because it's evidence you know what you're saying. You can I can tell you now. I've been trading. Here's a better question. Well, here's a better answer. I'm not going to tell you how much I make because that's pointless, right? Because I could have 100 quid in my bank account, but if I'm earning, say for an example, I've earned 30% on that every single year for the past 10 years. That is insane trading. But you're not going to see it from the result. You're not going to see it in terms of monetary value. Because if I earn 30% on 100 quid, that's £30. That's what I'm saying. So it's pretty pointless. But I've been trading myself for over 6 years now, bro. 6.5 years. I've been profitable for 2.5. I've been profitable for about a bit longer than that. Near enough 3 years now. I've been trading full time for just over 2. I've taught over 1,000 traders. I've made fucking probably over 500, over half of them funded traders. Me myself, I've got connections with some really, really decent hedge fund traders as well who traded out of Wall Street. But ROI can you expect each year? I average 3% a month. Okay, I average about 3% a month. Pardon me. So it's a little bit higher than 3%, but I average 3% a month. Okay, which is what, 36% on an annum. Which is very good. And bearing in mind, I'm 800k funded with prop firms. I'm funded with FTMR ACG. But I'd say that's a better question to ask, man. It's a better question to ask. It's much better to ask in terms of percent, because monetary value is piss all, really, because it massively. If we're talking about monetary value, you have to have a. It completely takes it away from See, Joy, jump in. Drop me a message on Discord if you need, bro. Thank you, mate, for today. I've got to go. Yeah, all love, man. C strokes. Have a good day, bro. But yeah, drop me a message on Discord, mate. We'll have a chat. We'll have the best way to go about it for you. But yeah, thanks, bro. Cool. Anytime, my boy. Anytime, man. As a beginner, how or what should I do to learn market structure? Market structure is very basic, but it's very needed to know, right? Do we have a free video on market structure? Yes, we do. If you go, if you go onto my website, right? I'll show you now. If you go onto my website, Rich SFX, okay. I'm just gonna show you this now. Hey there. Go onto my website. Just let it load. My Wi-Fi's acting up. Well, I think my Wi-Fi is just shit. I think it's acting up. Might grab a 50 Banny and a begin. Yeah, 100%, James. You might as well, bro. Mate, we should be moving in soon, bro. We've got these knobheads still fucking in the office. Again, though, they did say that they haven't actually left yet, so it makes sense. But does this want to load, or should I get my load out? Hey, I ain't talking fucking Warzone either, boys. Go on the website, right? Go to free this. Hey. Sorry. Yeah, go on the website. Yeah, go on the free content. If you go on there, of course he sells the course. It's free content, bro. Max, quiet yourself down, bro. Quiet yourself down. Not that I have FaceTime old men. Well, James, I've heard different, mate. But jump on there, boys. There's a good video on market structure if you want to learn a little bit of market structure. On YouTube, I don't think I've got video on market structure. We've got a few case studies on there which will go through market structure, but we haven't got a video solely based on it. Anytime, my boy. Drop me a message as well if you need any help. Dude, is EU coming down, is it? Let's have a look. I'm still on the 4 hour. GU still going up. So yeah, that Euro weakness is still really coming through. This is why I was saying we are massively favouring those GU shorts. Sorry, the GU longs over the EU longs, purely because of the weak Euro. The Euro's weak. The dollar and the Euro's weak. So it's going to be quite difficult to get into trades. I mean, you can see, look, the market's moving a bit weird, right? We see we've got price moving to the upside, price moving to the downside, price moving to the upside, price moving back down. Do you know what I mean? So very confusing markets over on EU. It's the exact same as what we had the whole of yesterday, pretty much. GU still a lot nicer. We saw the continuation of that 15-minute, and now we're getting that push to the upside. That 2-minute was absolutely beautiful. Comes bang on 50% as well. We are really just looking for price, and now just start continuing on GU now. Let me just bang this on the chart. Obviously, I'm not in a trade, but I'm just going to bang this on the chart because I do want to see this now continue higher. Hopefully DXY follows suit. What have we got? Have we come towards our DTO? Did we come back up to it or did we not? I think we just came shy of it. Just come shy of it. So we could even see GU come down a little bit further. In fact, I would prefer. I mean, that's why we're not actually seeing GU have that full move up, because we still got the dollar moving up. So patience is key with that one. This can't, bro. Max, you've not said anything. Max, ask me a question then, bro. Ask me a question. Ask me anything you want. Ask me whatever you want, bro. Ask whatever you need to ask. If it makes you feel better, let's have a conversation. No one's ignoring you. Just we're talking about the charts right now, and you're just preaching some weird shit. But feel free to ask anything, man. Are you going to Asia Low, in my opinion? Fair play, bro. Fair dues. Fucking hell, really? You're really whinging, and then when I say you can ask anything you want, you... Max, that was your time, mate. You had a perfect window to ask me anything, and you decided not to. Really, pal? What type of hedging did you do? I never said I did hedging, bro. I said I know hedge fund traders. Which is where I got mainly most of my fundamental knowledge from. I've always done trading for myself, never traded for anyone else. That's all love, man. It's all love. All that to ask that stupid question. If you actually listened to what I said, you would that question would have been answered. If you was going to sell EU right now, what would be your sell area? I wouldn't even be happy giving you a short area, to be honest, bro. The thing is, bro, just because the market looks like it's going down doesn't mean you sell, bro. I can't stress that enough, innit? Honestly, can't stress that enough. Who did you learn trading off, and what you think of TGR? I'll be honest, I don't know TGR, boys. I don't know how he trade. I don't know his psychology. I don't know. I ain't got a clue. So I haven't got a fucking clue. But I learned off 50k. I'm done now. Choo-choo. But in terms of who I learnt from, concept wise, ICT and also Romeo. For all my starters. That is colder, man. 50 bandy lags. Respecty. But yeah, I learned concepts from ICT, concepts from Romeo, some solid concepts. But the thing is, boys, the things I would say to you, right? These type of people will not give you a strategy, nor will they give you a full trading plan. Something to bear in mind. So don't think you can just trade a concept and be profitable from it, because a concept is only very, very small amount of the full trading plan. Yeah, that's it, man. That's it. So you're a self-taught trader. Not self-taught. The thing is, psychology is self-taught, boys. That's something you do have to self-teach yourself. Self-teach yourself. That sounds mad. Hedging massively affects the price of futures, assuming that's what you trade. Fucking hell. So Max, you're sitting here, you don't even know what I'm trading. We're talking about GU, EU and EG, and you think we're talking about fucking futures. Come on, bro. I wish I kept ignoring you. Jesus Christ. I'm so angry now. I was up 3.7. No more. Don't worry, bro. Drawdown's temporary, man. It's calm. Don't worry about it. Everyone loses. Everyone loses, everyone wins. It just matters how much you make when you lose, how much you lose when you lose. If you're losing too much, you're probably risking too much. Wait, Namor, talk to me. Was you up 3.7% this morning? So was you, like, talk to me. Like, did you earn that 3.7% yesterday? And then you've somehow risked, like, 5% in a day? Like, talk to me. Talk to me. Might switch to NASDAQ, get better price action and FX. What I say, boys, is don't keep switching shit, right? Don't keep switching your strategy. Don't keep switching to different pairs. Do you know what I'm saying? It's only gonna become a little bit on. Yeah, I was up today 3.7 floating. Oh, bro, your trade wasn't even closed no more, bro. Don't worry about it, man. So you weren't even up 3.7%, really. So don't worry about it. Don't lie to yourself, bro. Trust me, don't lie to yourself. I'm in 3% DD on my funded. I know I'm capable of getting back all the... That's it, James. That's literally it, bro. That's it. Yo, bro, I got a 7.5% payout today from ACG. It's my first payout. Yes, bro. Get in, mate. Love to see it, Bryson, man. Love to see it. Fair play, bro. And to many more, man. To many more. How do I request a withdrawal, bro? It should be on your dashboard, bro. You should be able to do it from your dashboard. If not, you can email their payments email, which is, I'm pretty sure it's payments@Alpha Capital Group. I'm about 80% sure it is. If not, bro, just yeah, it should be on your dashboard. You should be able to find it on your dashboard. If not, Bryson, drop me a message, mate, and I'll help you out if you need. You can trade futures currency pairs. I assumed you were. No, I know, but come on, man. Why would you assume I trade futures currency pairs? The futures market is tiny in comparison to the actual main FX market. If you was making assumptions, you would just assume that I would trade normal currencies, normal FX market. Man, there's too many people playing around with futures nowadays, man. Futures are better than FX. That's one thing that bare annoys me. Futures are better than FX. Like normal FX. It's just stupid. Come on, man. Stupid. Stupid. First of all, what the hell does that even mean? Like, what do you even mean by that? What does that even mean? It says the withdrawal is today, but says it's in progress. I will email now, bro. Appreciate. Yeah, give them an email. But if it's in progress, you should be sent it. If you've set up all of your, if you set up all your payment method and that, mate, it should. If it's in progress, it should land soon, probably within the next day. Send them an email though. I always like sending. I always like chasing up on payouts. But I'd say yeah, just drop them an email, bro. But you should be really coming in within the next day or so. Yeah, EGDTO played out pretty unbelievably again. EGDTO is actually insane. Mate, you gotta love it. It's insane. It's insane. Come through bare nice. Waiting for pullback on GU to enter. Nice. Are you looking to enter the long, yeah, bro? I was waiting for it to pull back a little bit more purely because of DXY as well. I did want to see it come back towards the DTO in the Friday 50 for the move down. Just got back in Birmingham, some right creatures. do 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 do. I don't know if DXY is going to come. It's struggling. Do 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 do. For that buyers, oh man, I've lost a few comments. Yep, done all that QS. Yeah, you should be all good, bro. EG been bleeding, so can see EG come up. EG been bleeding, can see EG come up, might help that guy entry. I won't be taken. Yeah, 100%. I see that. Looks like DXY just does want to continue down. Looks like GU still wants to continue up. Feel like the bias on that 50-minute G will be taken as liquidity as possibly see more New York. Yeah. Yes, Michael, what we saying? I've got a front row ticket. I'm back, my boy. Both my trades hitting G. Didn't enter, just came to start more swords, to be honest. Yeah, come on, man. Come on, Levi. Which means to make best. Yeah, that's it. Just that was He's also lost 2% and was revenge trading today. I'm not making a mistake again. Yeah, it's just it sounds like you've got a psychological problem, man. Do you know what I'm saying? It looks like it's mainly in that psychology. What's your strategy that you trade as well? Boys, I'm going to jump off in just under 3 minutes. I'll jump off at 10:30. I've already been on here for 2 hours now, pretty much. Check your Discord chat quickly. Yeah, what? My DMs? Did you DM me, Hobbs? Oh, yeah, you did. What's that? Is that GU? Yeah. Wait, is that GU? What 4-hour order blocks above? That's far too left. What 4-hour order block are you looking at? Yes, Mac. Hope you good, bro. Nah, not at the moment, man. I'd be honest, it's hard to look for a target on GU, boys. I'll say just take your profits where you can, because it's quite hard to actually get your profits in there. You maybe are stretched it. Yeah, but I mean, you're up nicely anyway, so maybe even just like aim to hit a fixed RR. Why is my eye a bit itching? I'll say just aim for a fixed RR is probably the best way. Just so you don't go for too much. Maybe a 1 to 2.5, 1 to 2. But yeah. You're trading liquidity session and sweep plus investment. Yeah, it's nice. I think your only problem is psychology no more. And maybe just the complexity of your strategy. Maybe just understanding the actual strategy a little bit more. But if you want to, bro, drop me a message. I can help you out with all that type of stuff. Yes, Jay, what we saying, bro? Hope you're good, man. Hope you're sweet. Yesterday, I think was a lot better. Morning, geese. Bro, blow your nose. What do you mean, bro? Why have I got to blow my nose? Stacks. Yeah, banging. What do ACs use to pay out? Is it Rise? Yeah, you can use Rise. I'm pretty sure they do crypto. I've always done Rise though, man. Bro, why's my eye itching like this? It's a habit thing, trust. But what's that, Slappo? What's that habit? I'd say yeah, use Rise if you're taking it to your bank, use Rise. If you can do crypto. You can do crypto. Nice. What did Kwame get in? Oh, that was that last night one. Yeah, I was banging. Gonna get an account with them. Got Rise already with my funding pips. Yeah, lovely stuff, bro. Remember that discount code, man. You don't even know he does it low. What, the sniff? You're gonna have to get over it, man. I'll be honest, you're gonna have to get over it. You're gonna have to either get over it or fuck off. Just called breathing, really. If you want me to breathe out my nose, I will. Breathe out my mouth, I will. Probably sound way worse. Yeah, it looks like GU's gone now. It's unlucky. the long straight off was a bit too risky anyway, in my opinion, especially just where we are in terms of price. I didn't notice. Now I'm gonna notice. Yeah, trust. I didn't even notice. Feels like it's an. Don't say that, Slappo, bro. I ain't that guy, man. I ain't that guy. Have you used Darwin X? No. Why does that sound like bare futuristic though? What's Darwin X? Connecting traders with investors. No way they made this a thing. Yeah, they already made this. I watched something on I watched something on. Bruv, this is someone's idea on fucking. Oh, mate. This is someone's idea on The Apprentice, bruv. Does anyone watch the 2025 Apprentice? Surely some of you might have. It was that bird. It was that Asian bird, I think. Does Lou? Yeah, Lou still does it, bro. Yeah, Lou still does it. He's just ill at the moment. Yeah, man. I'm gonna sign up now, bro. I'll sign up when I jump off. Prove you can trade and you get private investors. Yeah, that's actually 30. Sounds like something else. Trust me, bro. Sounds like I need rocket fuel for it. But yeah, boys, I'm gonna jump off. Hope you man enjoyed it. A bit of a difficult London session in my opinion because we just had the continuation and then it was difficult to get back in on the move. How do you not get? I do, bro. I do. This is my second account. I just have a few accounts. This is my main account. That, believe it or not, is my fucking second account. Is it? Like, you just honestly, Ben, bro, just got to make a few accounts in it. Honestly, just got to make a few accounts and just alternate it. But yeah, appreciate you boys for joining. Hope you had a decent one. If you've got any questions about anything I've said, feel free to drop me a message. I'm active all day. I trade full time, boys, so feel free to drop me a message. I don't ignore anyone. And yeah, take care, boys. I'll see you, man, in a bit. Love you all, man. Sweet, sweet, sweet. YouTube, I love you lots and lots like jelly tots, my fucking broskies. You man, take